Citizen journalism is when the people who were formerly known as the audience employ the press tools in their possession to inform and provide first-hand reports of news and information. The main feature of citizen journalism is that it's usually found online. The emergence of the internet with blogs, social networking sites, podcasts, streaming video and other web-related innovations are what has made citizen journalism possible. Citizen journalism can include a variety of things, from notes and quotes from a public meeting, or it could also be fact-checking a newspaper article from the mainstream media and pointing out factual errors or bias on a blog. Or it could be a first-hand account of incidences or natural disasters and many more. Forms of citizen journalism like news articles, photography and video offer a rare and exciting glimpse into the world around us. Whether it's a tragic story, a light-hearted tale or just checking up on mainstream media facts, citizen journalism is about pulling multiple perspectives. Anyone can be a citizen journalist. Many citizen journalists practice their crafts on their own sites, blogs, podcasts and YouTube. Most citizen journalists who report their stories do so for free, simply because they want to. These are just some of the websites that make citizen journalism possible. RSS, Quick, Soundslides, Stomp, Oh My News, YouTube, Edublogs, Twitter, and Facebook. The work of citizen journalists often looks quite different from the work of professional journalists. It tends to be more personal, often written in the first person, and if filmed, it usually is filmed by the use of a mobile phone or video camera. The quality of citizen journalism is quite inconsistent. It may or may not attempt to be fair. Fact-checking can also be a problem, as many citizens do not have the resources that professional journalists do. Citizen journalism has been criticised of mixing opinions with reporting. Many professional journalists argue that citizen journalism cannot be classified as real journalism, as it abandons the traditional goal of objectivity. There's been a fire at the end of my street. I was presented with the opportunity to become a citizen journalist when a fire broke out at the laundromat at the end of my street. I was the first person with a camera on the scene. The fire was not dangerous nor big enough to make the news. However, if it had been, I would have been the first person with footage of the incident. Leading the pack of citizen journalism is Oh My News, the South Korean citizen journalism website. Oh My News boasts more than 60,000 reporters since its launch in 2000. Oh My News was set out with the idea that every citizen is a reporter. It was the first online newspaper in the world where the articles came from the citizen reporters. Since 2003, it has been the sixth most influential news medium and has once been recorded as having 25 million visitors in one day. One of the concerns often voiced about citizen journalism is that it does not meet the standards of professional journalism, but since the start of Oh My News, all citizen reporters have been required to abide by a strict code of ethics and reporters' agreement, and news content is still edited and filtered. It was a concern that citizens' needs in the media were not being met. Young people especially felt that they were not being respected in the traditional media outlets and were looking for a way to express themselves. Oh My News supports the citizen journalists and brings about a new level of freedom of speech. Traditional media forms are quickly becoming a thing of the past. The success of Oh My News proves that media audiences want and expect their journalism to be multifaceted, interactive, and voice the stories of the world's citizens.